Hello, today we'll go over the process to create a project in Quartus Prime. Okay. Quartus Prime is an integrated development environment for Intel FPGA. Okay. When you create a project, you need to follow the naming conventions for your project. For example, you cannot use any space in your project folders. You cannot use special symbols such as %, $, star. The only exception is that you can use underscore in your project. Okay, so let's create a folder in Windows such that you can store all your design in that folder. So let's go to local disk. Let's create a folder called work ENGN 2001. Okay. Going into folder work ENGN 2001, let's create a subfolder called hardware. Okay. So this folder, you are going to put all your projects in this folder. Okay. So the path is going to be local disk work ENGN 2001 hardware. Okay. So this is Quartus Prime. Let's configure the software such that you can compile your project. Please follow my clicks. Tools, options, EDA2 options. So there are many tools you can configure in this environment. The one that you need to configure is the last one, Model Sim Altera. So if you click on the ... browse to local disk, Intel FPGA Lite 18.1, Model Sim ASE, Win32 ALOEM, select folder. This is a one-time configuration. So once you do it once, the Quartus Prime, you remember the setting. Click OK. So now you're ready to create a project. To create a project, you need to know the kind of development board you are using. For example, this project will show you the settings for DE10 Lite. That is the most cost optimized development board for college students. Okay, so let's go to File, New Project Wizard. Click Next and browse to the folder ENGN 2001 hardware. OK. So let's call this project EX_01. So you need to type in /EX_01. So again, you cannot have any space in the project. You can have underscore, copy the name of the project such that you have EX_01, EX_01, and EX_01. Okay, click Next. To confirm you want to create this folder because it does not exist, click Yes. This is going to be an empty project. Click Next. We don't have any files to add. Click Next. And here is the settings for the board that you are using. Okay. First, we need to select the family. The family for DE10 Lite is Max 10. Okay, you have configurations, and available devices. As you are changing the options in these configurations, the available devices will change accordingly. Okay. Device type is max 10 DA, package, pin count, core speed. Pin count is 484, speed is 7. Okay, so you can see that the list has shrunk significantly. Type in 10,050,000. Now you only have 3 options left. This is the correct one. 10 million C7G. Click Next. Under Simulation, select Model Scene Altera. Format VHDL. Okay. Click Next. Double check your configurations. Location of your project. Name of your project. Click Finish. Quartus will generate the associated files and settings for your project. Okay. Once the project is generated, you can see that this is going to be the device for your project. This is the name of the project. These are the steps you need to go through to compile the project. Okay. Each arrow is a step. Now this project is empty. There's no design files added to this project. To create a schematic block diagram or other formats for designs, you need to use File, New, then you can select what kind of files you want. For example, you need to create a block diagram schematic file. You can create Verilog HDL or VHDL, depends on your requirement. So for example, I'm going to create a block diagram. You select the block diagram, click OK. And this is your empty block diagram. You can see the dots are the grids. One dot means one grid. You can only place components on the grid. To find the components, you click on this icon, Symbol tool. You click and check the repeat, and then you can find the gates or the flip-flops or the pins you're looking for. Under Logic, you can find all the gates available. Under Pins, you can find the input and output. Under Other, you can find constant, ground, and VCC. Every time you select a gate, the preview of the symbol will appear in this preview window. Okay? You click OK, then you can put the components in your block diagram. Okay. To save your block diagram, you go to File, Save. Make sure that it is added to the project. By default, the name of the block diagram should be the name of your project. So in this case, it's going to be ex_01.bdf. Save. Okay? So now you can add more gates into your design. there is going to be a separate video to go through each step of the design: analysis, fitter, assembler, timing, and EDA netlist writer. Okay. When you finish creating your circuits, you always do a file, save project. This will save everything in the project, including the pins, the settings. If you want to quit your project, you need to go to File, Close Project. Now the project is unloaded from Quartus. Then you can close Quartus Prime and exit the work environment and shut down your Windows. Okay. So again, there will be a separate video to show you the steps you need to go through to compile your project. Thank you.